Welcome to the Asian Idols channel. I'm Cherry. Today, our video features the following exciting
Zhang Han,
content.
from Domineering
about this
CEO to
topic?
business legend, how did he achieve his stunning comeback? Zhang Han, a magnificent transformation from Domineering CEO on screen to business prodigy in reality, continued. In the dazzling constellation of the entertainment industry, Zhang Han's name has always been inextricably linked to the classic label of Domineering CEO. From the wildly popular youth idol drama Meteor Garden in 2009 to the recent hit urban romance drama Here to Heart, he has successfully portrayed one business elite after another with his deep eyes, decisive actions, and captivating charm. These roles have not only captured the hearts of countless fans but also made him synonymous with CEO specialist. However, off-screen, Zhang Han completely subverted the audience's perception in an unexpected way in the third season of the reality show Domineering. He was no longer the aloof Domineering CEO, but an all-around player with explosive emotional intelligence and exceptional business talent. From the very beginning of the show, Zhang Han quickly became the soul of the inn with his efficient execution and meticulous emotional management. Faced with the strict demands of his boss, Liu Tao, he always managed to navigate between upholding principles and being flexible. In one instance, during a kitchen procurement dispute, Liu Tao raised objections to the quality of ingredients. Instead of confronting her directly, Zhang Han humbly reflected on his actions and sincerely admitted to a communication oversight. This act not only diffused a potential conflict but also earned the respect of his team. Viewers were amazed. This former cold-blooded CEO had such a humble side. This high emotional intelligence transformed Zhang Han from a mere handsome face into a wise man, instantly bridging the gap with the audience. Even more impressive was his secret weapon in business negotiations. In numerous negotiations with local farmers and restaurant suppliers, Zhang Han repeatedly secured contracts with a 2 percentage point discount on costs, earning him the title of a cheat at the negotiating table. He didn't rely on brute force but rather on keen market insight and psychological tactics to gradually dismantle his opponent's defenses. For example, in a fruit procurement negotiation, he cleverly used data analysis to highlight the farmer's pain points, ultimately achieving a win-win solution. This is not merely a victory of skill, but a blossoming of business acumen. In the show, his young partner Wei jokingly called him unscrupulous, while Ruby Lin bluntly stated his methods were unethical. However, these criticisms only highlighted Zhang Han's charm. Who wouldn't admire a negotiation master who can make opponents willingly yield? His golden service to guests is another trump card. From warm greetings to personalized surprise gifts, he always understands needs and creates touching moments. Although his teammates jokingly call him the king of tricks, this meticulous service spirit was quickly emulated by everyone. The inn's reputation soared, and occupancy rates climbed steadily. Zhang Han's business acumen is not only reflected in the numbers, but also in his ability to transform his acting talent from the entertainment industry into a powerful tool for real-world management. This experience allowed him to make a magnificent transformation from an idol to a powerful actor, proving that being a CEO is not innate, but honed through experience. Now, after the broadcast of Domineering, Zhang Han's social media followers have exploded, and the level of discussion rivals that of top higher dramas. Industry insiders analyze that this is not just the boost from the reality show, but also a full display of Zhang Han's personal charm. It reminds us that in the fickle entertainment industry, sincerity and ability are the keys to long-term success. Will Zhang Han venture into the business world or release more down-to-earth works in the future? In any case, this multifaceted man has already written a new chapter of his own, worthy of our continued attention. The hilarious WeChat group incident, from I love you all to a girlish hard farce in the latest episode. While sharing his business insights, Zhang Han inadvertently revealed a little secret. He had actually added all his familiar business partners to a WeChat group called One Family. This statement was like a smokescreen, instantly igniting a burst of laughter on set. Upon hearing this, Liu Tao jokingly occupied Zhang Han's phone and loudly read aloud the group chat history. Love you all. Don't be so girly. These cheesy yet down-to-earth expressions not only made Chen Qiang laugh until he was breathless, but Lin Zhenru and Wei also couldn't help but chime in, commenting on Zhang Han's sweet talk skills. The entire seemed to instantly transform into a stand-up comedy stage, with Zhang Han's embarrassment and composure intertwining into a vivid picture. This little episode not only exposed Zhang Han's warm man nature in private, but also allowed the audience to see how he used humor to diffuse awkwardness. After all, in the ups and downs of the business world, a simple "I love you all" might be more effective in maintaining relationships than a 1,000-word contract. Liu Tao's hostility escalates, from subtle probing to open confrontation. However, behind this relaxed atmosphere lies an increasingly subtle tension between Zhang Han and Liu Tao. At the beginning of the show, Zhang Han had subtly advised Liu Tao to avoid falling into a thankless management trap. This well-intentioned reminder seemed to plant a seed of threat in Liu Tao's heart. From then on, Liu Tao's attitude subtly shifted. Even though Zhang Han was bedridden due to seasickness, she still personally visited him to call him back to his senses and publicly announced that regardless of the results of the barbecue competition, Zhang Han was a shoo-in for third place. But when Zhang Han's barbecue skills unexpectedly exploded, Liu Tao changed her mind at the last minute, leading the girls to milk goats and even deliberately disconnecting from his calls. Assistant Chen Xiang added to the chaos, eating Zhang Han's masterpiece and then demanding an extra skewer. Liu Tao, on the other hand, used slow speed and absence from meetings as reasons to directly place him at the bottom of the rankings. Faced with these small actions, Zhang Han always responded with a smile, even joking that being ranked at the bottom allows me to concentrate on learning. Liu Tao's attempts to establish authority repeatedly failed, and she finally couldn't help but ask directly, "Are you trying to replace me?" This was not just a joke, but also Liu Tao's sour acknowledgement of Zhang Han's outstanding performance. In the show, Liu Tao openly joked, "We're not only family, but also enemies among friends." From the missing goodnight in the WeChat group to the last-minute change of fate in the barbecue incident, this interaction was like a mini-business battle. Zhang Han's calm resolution made Liu Tao's hostility seem even more endearing and genuine. Viewers couldn't help but marvel at how the chemistry between this bickering couple had become the most captivating highlight of the show. Negotiation killer move and adaptability skills, a business dark horse among celebrities. Naturally, there was no shortage of skepticism. Were the interactions between the show's guests and suppliers scripted, and was Zhang Han's success exaggerated? The data, however, provides irrefutable evidence. While fellow contestants, Li Landy stopped at a 9.5% discount, Zhang Han easily negotiated a 70% discount. Wu Lei was flustered and nearly burned his hair while serving guests, while Zhang Han handled the situation with ease. These contrasts, like a mirror under the spotlight, reflect Zhang Han's business acumen, not a stroke of luck, but rather stemming from precise insight and flexible adaptability. A calm king in the crucible of pressure, from Yellow River Wild Banquet to crisis management. When serving the first group of guests, Zhang Han ingeniously created Yellow River Wild Banquet, a restaurant with outsourced cooking, while he personally managed the value-added chain of music, wine, and photography. This asset-light model unexpectedly subverted the traditional logic of private booking. Ken Kingsley was puzzled as to why private bookings have fallen out of favor, to which Zhang Han calmly explained, "Excessive monopolization can easily cause discomfort. Guests need their own space." When a price dispute at the restaurant slowed down the service, he first offered wine to appease the guests, then shifted the blame for the cost to the supplier. When guests became agitated, a blanket was offered, instantly calming their emotions. For others, this might have led to a reputation crisis, but Zhang Han transformed into a crisis hunter, allowing the business to take off against the wind. After hearing this, Ken Kingsley exclaimed in admiration, "If you don't succeed, who will?" This was not flattery, but genuine admiration for a business genius. An unexpected exit signal, Zhang Han's low-key farewell? Ironically, this top performer has repeatedly expressed his desire to leave. During a meeting, he bluntly told Liu Tao, "Boss, please eliminate me." The trailer further reveals that Zhang Han confessed to his teammates that he was about to leave. If this comes to fruition, Deeren may lose a bright spot. Liu Tao's leadership style, chaotic yet strict, often leaving employees trembling with fear and unable to eat, only shows warmth under Zhang Han's buffer. With Zhang Han gone, can the show maintain its real tension? Zhang Han's journey is like a business fable, from a domineering CEO on screen to a dark horse in the inn. He proves that ability knows no bounds. In the future, he may move into the real business world or continue to create more surprises. In any case, this multifaceted man has already illuminated a corner of the entertainment world. If Zhang Han leaves, will you still watch the show? Welcome to discuss with us in the comments section and decode the next turn of this business genius.
If this is your first time watching our channel, please hit the subscribe button to support us. Thank you.